Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Director of Cooperative Indonesia, Mr. Ibu, and Honorable Director of FIFA College Semarang, Mr. Abe Susanto, and Rector of Universities and the participant of Winter Camp 2020-22. Welcome today. We entered the event on day 3 of virtual Winter Camp 2022 for future leadership. Collaboration program between Cooperative Indonesia, Sangsik Polytechnic Institute, FIFA College Semarang, dan Abadia University, Faculty of Biology, Jenderal Sudirman University, and Pembangunan Nasional Veteran University Java, Indonesia. We welcome. Thank you for China students who come in. Hello. Today there are 2 participants who will be present, such as namely Veteran Pembangunan University Java, or namely PNU, and Catholic of Busan, Korea, or CIUB, and I'm Dian Adi Kurnia. I will be accompanying as moderator. This event will last until 12 o'clock and continue by Mr. Rian Mahardika. Okay, welcome to Veteran Pembangunan University Java, Indonesia. Already is Zoom. Already, yeah? Okay. We'll show a culture game. Please to prepare, and time is yours from 9 to 12 o'clock. Please, your team. They are from PNU University already?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Mr. Diana De Kurnia. Hello.
Okay.
So, morning, everyone. First of all,
Morning.
we would like to say thank you very much for the executive members of Cooperative Indonesia and the Honorable Head of Department of Management and Coordinator of Department of Management UPN Veteran Jawa Timur, and for all the special guests in this day 3 of Winter Camp. So welcome to Winter Camp 2022 for future leadership. At this session, my name is Muhammad Amin Hussein, but you can call me Mo, and I will be your moderator, especially for the UPN Veteran Jawa Timur. So at this session, I will guide you all to our 2 sessions together. So in the first session, we will have 3 presenters, and then after the first session, we will have a small quizzes. So please do pay attention with all the 3 amazing presenters that will be presenting you about Surabaya and what's about UPN Veteran Jawa Timur. So the first session, we will have a presentation from one of our brightest students, Miss Gina. So we invite a student in here because she's one of most talented student in here, and she will explain to you all about some food and places, special places in Surabaya. So, Ms. Gina, the time is yours.
Hello everyone. Good morning.
Morning.
Okay. Before we talk about Surabaya tourism, let me introduce myself. Hello, my name is Musafira Optagina Stabita. You can call me Gina. I'm 19 years old. I have two hobbies. My hobbies are gymnastics and baking.
UPN.
Okay, so the boy beside me in the picture was my partner during the Grand Finale Chat in Surabaya, and his name is Cak Raihan. So, the boy beside me in the picture was my partner during the Grand Final Chat in Surabaya, and his name is Cak Raihan. I'm here not only as student UPN Veteran East Java, but also as representative of Chatning Surabaya. If you don't know about Chatning, it's something like Miss Universe, but specific for the youngster of Surabaya City. And that's why in this session, I'm going to be your guide in introducing some of the special food and places in Surabaya. First is lontong balap. This food consists of rice cake, bean sprout, fried tofu, lento, fried onions, soy sauce, and chili sauce. If you don't know what is the rice cake is steamed rice that are covered with banana leaf. Lontong balap is more delicious when served with spicy salad satay putih sauce and young coconut ice as released thirst. I like lontong balap, but that's not my favorite food because I don't really like beans food. Semanggi Surabaya, clover pincho present using banana leaf, composed of several kinds of vegetables such as leaf clover, bean sprout, and sprinkled with seasoning made from sweet potatoes or with chili according to buyer request. Eaten with crackers fully made of rice. I don't like this food because there are also many bean sprout and clover leaves here. And next is rujak cingur. I think this food is very challenging because made from a variety of vegetables like spinach, long beans, bean sprout, and various fruits like kedondong, young mango, star fruit, pineapple, jicama, and cucumber. And next, fried tempe, fried tofu, rice cake, and don't miss cingur. Cingur as a characteristic ingredient salad, so sweet herb salad with paste and the main ingredient, and as a complement to a salad can be added crackers. Timur is called north, and this ingredient is very important. Next is sate klopo. I like this one the most because it tastes good and the price is cheap. Sate klopo is made from beef and beef fat. Sate wet balls with grated coconut that has been seasoned roasted on charcoal. Satay when the grated coconut beaten by Chongu feel great. Sate klopo, seasoning made from ground nuts mixed with soy sauce, added sliced onions, and chili according to your taste. Sate klopo served with rice or rice cake. The most famous sate klopo is on the road on the Mohen, Surabaya. And next is rawon. So the famous rawon in Surabaya is called devil rawon. located in the Embong Malang area. For fans of soupy foods and not like vegetable, just try rawon. Rawon, a typical stew beef seasoning. Rawon tastes better when eaten with the jerk beef and salted egg with a little extra bean sprouts, shrimp cracker, and chili paste. Next is Jajan Pasar. Jajan Pasar is a prima donna Surabaya citizen. Traditional food is also served at five-star hotel and even had a festival of traditional food as for the kinds of snack market. Among others, lupis, kanting, glutinous, rawut, tiwul, getuk, arum-aram, gatot, timun, klepon, petulo, ikang, diamond, jongkong, and nagosari. Snacks that I like here are nagasari and kanting because it taste is very unique cuties. Next is, in addition to culinary tourism, Surabaya has many unique places and suitable for young people to hang out, namely Apsari Park. Apsari Park is located in front of Gradi. Usually at night, many young people hang out there. That place is so cozy and it also has a lot of variety food, and the famous one there is nasi goreng Jogodolo. Next is Taman Bungkul. Bungkul Park is also a famous place here. Usually on Sunday there is a car free day here. Along of Raya Darmo Street are closed on Sunday. In 2013, Bungkul Park had also been awarded as the best park in Asia. It's very beautiful park. Next is Tunjungan Street. Tunjungan Street is a historical place. In the past, in here occurred the tearing of the red and white flag in front of Majapahit Hotel, one of the most important even for Indonesia independence. Meanwhile, in Tunjungan area, there are many Instagrammable cafes. Usually people come here to take pictures. The most unique Tunjungan Road now become Romance Tunjungan. There are also many culinary locations and classy art show that is on one of the historic streets in city of Surabaya. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Ms. Gina, for the tasty presentation about the food. I hope every one of you get curious on how to taste this food one day. So coming up, we have two more presenters, which are Mrs. Wilma and Mr. Egan. They will be presenting you all about what is UPN Veteran Jawa Timur, what do we do, and hopefully this will inspire each other to maybe visit each other one day in the future. So without further ado, Mrs. Wilma and Mr. Egan, the time is yours.
Universitas Pembangunan Nasional Veteran Jawa Timur, also known as UPN Veteran Jawa Timur, is a public university in Indonesia, founded on the 5th of July 1995 by the veterans. Located at Jalan Rungkut Madya, Gunung Anyar, Surabaya, at around 12 kilometers from the city center. In line with the goal of the veterans, Universitas Pembangunan Nasional Veteran Jawa Timur delivers the best education to take part in developing the quality of human resources, especially in higher education. Welcome to the campus of State Defense. In general, the education of state defense at Universitas Pembangunan Nasional Veteran Jawa Timur is delivered continuously to the students ever since they are enrolled until they graduate. Materials are delivered in various ways, starting by introducing campus life to the freshmen, giving character building lecture based on the 5 principles of the state defense outbound, state defense based community service, and other supporting activities as facilitated at the student activity units. A few to mention: students with military training unit, nature club, scout unit, traditional martial arts unit, traditional dance unit, and sports unit. UPN Veteran Jawa Timur has transformed into several statuses, from public university under the Ministry of National Defense into a private university. On the 6th of October 2014, based on the Presidential Decree number 122 year 2014, UPN Veteran Jawa Timur officially transformed into a public university. In accordance with its mission to become an outstanding university with the character of state defense. In 2016, UPN Veteran Jawa Timur was granted accreditation A for higher education institution. In 2018, UPN Veteran Jawa Timur was able to obtain the status of public service agency for its financial management. As in 2019, UPN Veteran Jawa Timur was able to put its name into top 40 rank as the best universities in Indonesia, nominated by the Ministry of Research, Technology, and Higher Education. UPN Veteran Jawa Timur has 7 faculties, consisting Faculty of Economics and Business, Faculty of Agriculture, Faculty of Engineering, Faculty of Social and Political Science, Faculty of Law, Faculty of Architecture and Design, and Faculty of Computer Science. There are 7 fields that become priority targets in the arrangement of devices and institutional strengthening towards professionalism based on research and global competitiveness for university development. Field of education and teaching, field of research and development to the society, field of organization, field of finance, field of human resources, field of facility and infrastructure, and field of cooperation.
Sejalan dengan rencana strategis tahap kedua, UPN Veteran Jawa Timur sebagai PTN BLU semakin meneguhkan kembali semangat Merdeka Belajar Kampus Merdeka yang mempunyai daya saing tinggi di tingkat nasional maupun internasional. Salam bela negara.
Okay, everyone. Hi, everyone. Good morning for the honorable
Good
guests
morning. Yeah.
and to all participants. So thank you very much for the opportunity. So I can invite all of you here to know more about UPN Veteran Jawa Timur itself. So yes, as you all can see on the video before, UPN Veteran Jawa Timur located in Surabaya, East Java, Indonesia. So once again, I want to ask to all the participants here, may I have your reaction? So how are you guys? Could you please give us?
Hello.
Hi.
All great here.
Hi. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much for your reaction.
Yogyakarta.
Hi from Yogyakarta. Thank you for joining us this morning. And of course, as you all can see from the video, UPN Veteran Jawa Timur have the most characteristic and values, positive values, which is the state defense campus. So it means that UPN Veteran Jawa Timur also give the main priority into the three main values. Okay, the first one is innovation, and then the second one is the achievement, yes, and then how to reach success, of course. So as the only one state defense campus, UPN Veteran Jawa Timur priority in these three things, okay? How we can create something, to innovate something, and then how we can achieve, and then to be success, of course, in the future. So if you're probably you will ask, yeah, why state defense? Hi Maria, good morning. Thank you for joining with us. So why state defense campus? State defense means that we don't have to carry on weapons or guns, something like that, yeah, to conquer our battle. But we just have to be more focused on how to be more creative, how to be more motivated, and then to be success. So before we are moving on, let me introduce myself once again. My name is Wilma Cordelia Isak. I am one of the lecturer in management department. So most of my students call me Miss Wilma, Bu Wilma. So if you feel free to visit my official channel here, okay? Moving on, I'm going to explain about the history of why UPN Veteran Jawa Timur claims that we are as a state defense campus. So based on the spirit of veterans, like I said earlier, we also bring up the nationalism characteristic. Okay, so we all still keep the traditional spirits here, but also try to adapt the modern era for nowadays. And also, we are hoping for our students to be more professional for the work field later on. So once again, state defense characteristic in our campus doesn't mean that you have to bring weapons or guns to conquer the battles, right? But we have to keep the positive mind to be more innovative, to be able to achieve and then success in the future for the academics and then for the work field also. Moving on, we are as a public university in Surabaya, East Java, Indonesia. We also ask our students from all 7 major faculty in UPN Veteran Jawa Timur. Also alongside with the free learning independent campus, they are also have a gathering or training for the state defense characteristic itself, but it will be fun because nowadays we also doing that virtually, but still fun. So someday probably you are here in Surabaya, Indonesia. Please feel free to contact me if you want to visit our campus. Okay, if you want to know more about what is state defense campus. So we are also, as our rector said before in our video profiles of UPN Veteran Jawa Timur, we are also wants to reach or achieve the international competencies. So I hope for in the future, we will able to achieve and success in the international competencies for UPN Veteran Jawa Timur. Last but not least, this is the picture of our students in UPN Veteran Jawa Timur. So with the alma mater jackets that we already that we all proud of. So last, I would like to say that we have 3 words in our tagline for UPN Veteran Jawa Timur, which is the first one is innovations, achievement, and success. So I want to ask all of you here, all participants, after I'm saying the innovation, achievement, and success, I want you to shout out loud, yes, 3 times. Okay, can I have you, the spirit?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So,
Yes,
UPN
yes,
Veteran Jawa
yes.
Timur. Oh,
Yes, yes.
yes, yes, yes. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Thank you very
Veteran,
much.
yes.
Thank you very much. I think that's all for my presentation about UPN Veteran Jawa Timur as the campus of state defense. Thank you very much. And after this, Mr. Egan will show us about one of our program in our management department, which is entrepreneurship. So this is one of the favorite program in our management department. Mr. Egan, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Wilma. Good morning, guys. Hello, everybody. My name is Egan. I'm a lecturer at UPN Management, where I teach several subjects, like branding, marketing, and entrepreneurship. Okay, everybody, I want to tell you a little about one of the courses at UPN, especially at management study program. It called entrepreneurship course. Yeah. Okay. Next. Yeah. As you know, if we look at the background of entrepreneurship in Indonesia, according to the data, the ratio of the number of entrepreneurs to the population in Indonesia is lower than some countries in Southeast Asia. Yeah. The ratio is only 3.1%. Okay. Yeah, much lower than Singapore and then Malaysia, Thailand, and Vietnam. But the latest data in 2021, which is 3.47%. Okay, it's increased, but not significantly. One of the factors for the low number of entrepreneurs in Indonesia is the lack of highly skilled individuals. So this is, I think, this is because the educational curriculum in Indonesia only focus on technical skill, such as reading, memorizing, and arithmetic. But I think it hasn't yet accustomed individuals to think critically, analytically, and solve problems, like study case. So the lack of individual skills makes it difficult for Indonesia to produce new entrepreneurs. And as you know, in fact, entrepreneurship is important to create new jobs and then absorb labor, increase state tax revenues, encourage community innovation, and become an indicator of Indonesia's competitiveness in the global arena. So the entrepreneurship course is one of the subjects that we can adopt as one of our favorite subjects. So in this course, we don't just teach theory to students, but they will be divided into several teams, and also they have to start a business. They have to brainstorm about their business ideas, and then they can list many kinds of business ideas, and they have to discuss with each other, with their team, and then they conduct a business feasibility study, whether their business idea is feasible or not. So during the class meeting, they have to make a business plan that they can use to find funding or participate in existing business competitions in Indonesia, like Diplomat Success Challenge, Wirausaha Muda Mandiri, or some competitions in internal campus or from government. During the process, they also have to research the market, how to produce their product or services, and how to sell them. Yeah. And they can choose what kind of channel distribution that they can use. And also they have to budget for them to express their ideas. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, in this slide, before the pandemic, we usually always hold exhibition to introduce their products or services to the campus and external environment. Usually, we also invite the public, judges, or investor to visit the exhibition, so they get to know, and they can buy some products that offer from the exhibition. Okay, in this slide, next. Okay, there are several, in this slide, there are several examples of some of the products that they display, like culinary, services, fashion, handicraft, etc. And usually at every exhibition, we also invite several practitioners to share their stories about their experience, how to build business, manage people, how to manage people, about leadership, or their attitude to face how to face failure. And they share it to students about all of things about business world. So students can learn the experience of the businessman or businesswoman. And in the next few slides, okay, I will show you, everybody, some of our startups, from our students that have received funding, both internally and externally, or government. Okay, this is one of startup from our students. It is Akusara, and you can follow in official Instagram at akusara.sub. It produces handicraft in the form of mask straps, especially for women. So that they don't need to take off their mask, but still look trendy. Okay, and they use both natural and artificial grains to decorate the mask straps, and the price not really not too expensive for us, maybe around 18,000 to 50,000, expensive. Okay, and then now there is Creativeful. This is one of startup companies from our students also, that offers digital marketing services. As a digital agency, they have several services, like website or landing page creation, Facebook ads, and then social media optimization. So this aims to help small medium enterprise or SMEs to optimize their social media without having to worry about content and marketing. Okay, so I think it's very impactful to people who want to build a business. Okay, and then now there is also Bolo Carbon, and you can visit to their website carbindomandiri.com, which is a pioneer that processes plastic waste. Okay, that processes plastic waste to made into briquettes. Even though the raw material is plastic waste, the benefits are better than wood charcoal, from its long-lasting heat and then smokeless and hotter than wood charcoal. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, these are just a few examples of student startups. Actually, there are some that can be solved. Okay, last slide. Yeah, our hope is that there will be more pioneering students who can develop and contribute to our society. That's all from me. Yeah, I apologize. I apologize if there are mistakes from me. I hope we can meet another time. And you can also follow and contact me in Instagram at egan.trillionaire. Good afternoon, everybody. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Manggilnya saya
Waalaikumsalam
aja
warahmatullahi
status.
Waalaikumsalam.
Aja. Jasa jomblo.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Regan and Mrs. Wilma, for the inspiring and motivating presentation. It's very interesting to see the insight of UPN Veteran Jawa Timur and one of the study program which is about entrepreneurship. And hopefully we can really contribute, will make a huge contribution for Indonesian entrepreneurship in the future, particularly in this, from this virtual winter camp with the theme of future leadership, right? So, and as I mentioned before, in the next session after this presentation, we will have a small quiz session. So, I'm gonna give you all three like a small questions, and I would like you all to try to guess the answer of all of these three questions, and we will check if you really pay attention to the presentation or not. Okay. Let's wait for the screen. All right. So quiz time for the session one. So previously we have three presenters, right? One from Miss Gina, who explains us about some of the foods and the places in Surabaya. And the next we have from Mrs. Wilma, who explained us about UPN Veteran Jawa Timur. And the last presentation was from Mr. Egan about entrepreneurship. So the first question will be from Miss Gina's presentation. So based on her presentation, did you reckon what is Miss Gina's most favorite Surabaya food? If you can still remember, I give you two options here. First is sate klopo, and the next one is rawon. And okay, we have one who wants to answer the question, Mr. Winar. Right, you can turn on your.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, good morning.
So what do you think? Good morning,
Thank you for the
Mr.
opportunity.
Winar.
Yeah, Mr. Hussein, I would like to answer Miss Gina's favorite food is sate klopo.
Sate klopo.
Yeah.
Are you sure about this?
No.
I guess so.
I guess
Miss Gina
it's
said
rawon.
that there's
Oh,
I
I think we have
remember,
another
but,
answer here.
I guess it's a rawon from Surabaya food because I'm from Surabaya.
Ah, is it Mr. Bintang?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we have two answers here. From Mr. Winar, he answered the sate klopo, and from Mr. Bintang, he
sate klopo.
answered
Yep.
rawon. Okay. Let's ask the person herself. Okay, Mrs. Gina, could you please show us what's the real answer for this question?
Of course, sate klopo is one of my favorite food. You guys must try sate klopo if you're in Surabaya.
All right. So you have the answer. The correct answer is from Mr. Vina. Congratulations, Mr. Vina, for answering the question correctly. Thank you very much. Okay, that's the first question for Miss Gina. Next, we'll have question from Mrs. Wilma's presentation. So based on the videos you all have watched before, what's the alma mater suit color of UPN Veteran Jawa Timur? Is it black or is it green? Anybody wants to answer this question? Okay, Mr. Dian Ade Kurnia.
Green.
Excuse me?
Green, Mr.
Green. Okay.
Yes.
We also have another answer from Mr. Winner again. It's green. All right. Anybody wants to answer the black option? Okay. No more answers. Oh, from Miss Daniar, it's green as well. All right. And from Miss Nadila, it's green as well. Okay. Apparently everyone is paying close attention from Mrs. Wilma's presentation. Okay, let's ask her self directly. So Mrs. Wilma, what's the answer of the suit color of UPN Veteran Jawa Timur?
Yay, it's a green, of course. Thank you for the
Yeah.
answer.
Amazing. Amazing. So the answer is green, yeah. All right. So for the last quiz session, it's from Mr. Egan's presentation. So how many is the ratio of Indonesia entrepreneur in 2021? Is it 10% or 3.1% of entrepreneur in Indonesia? Oh, Miss Cynthia. Okay, from China. Oh, we have answer from Mr. Winner again. It's 10%. From Miss Theodore.
3.1%.
0.1%. And Mr. Bintang, what's your answer? Sorry?
It's 3.1%.
3.1%. Okay, so we have most of the answer is bravo. Miss Maharani, Miss Juan. Okay, it's bravo as well. Okay, so most of the answer is bravo, 3.1%. Let's ask the presenter himself. So, Mr. Regan, what's the answer of this? Is it 10% or 3.1%?
Okay, the answer is B. Bravo. Okay.
Bravo, 3.1%. So,
Mantul, mantap betul.
mantap betul. Mantap betul means very, very good. All right. Thank you everyone for participating in the small quiz here. It means that you all really pay attention for the presenters before. So that's the quiz session, right? That's the question from us. Next session we'll have a Q&A session. So if any of you would like to ask something to us, maybe about the presentation from Ms. Gina, or maybe presentation from Mrs. Wilma or Mr. Egan about UPN Veteran Jawa Timur or entrepreneurship, or about the food and the places in Surabaya, feel free to ask. You can hit the raise hand button, and or maybe you can write your question in the chat box below. Okay, we have one here from Mr. Winner. You have a question, Mr. Winner? Let's hear the question from
Yes,
Mr. Winner
yeah, Mr.
first.
Hussein, I would like to ask about the Rawan, because Rawan is to me is very iconic. It just is come from the East Java. Then when I think about East Java, is one of them from the red color from the south, because Rawan should be dark, like, and I'm just curious, like, where is the color come from the stock or
So the question is, commonly we know rawon is in black color, right? But in the picture
From the
we see
charcoal
the
or
rawon.
yeah, that's my question. Yeah.
So you're asking, where does the red color come from in the picture, right? Okay.
Yeah,
That's
the
the
black
question
color.
from Mr. Wiener. Thank you very much, Mr. Wiener. We're gonna try to collect all the questions first, and then we will answer your questions after this. Okay, any other questions maybe? So previously, a question about the rawon food. Yeah. Okay. Now we have from Ananda Yudi.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you for the opportunity.
Okay.
I want to ask about Rawan too.
All right.
I'm interesting about history, so I want to know about Rawan history, maybe from the name or the process this food created in the past, maybe. Thank you. That's my question.
Okay. So the question from Mr. Ananda is about the history of the making of rawon, I guess, right? It seems like rawon is very popular in here. All right. So we have two questions already. Any other questions? Okay, maybe about the entrepreneurship study program, or maybe about UPN Veteran Jawa Timur. Okay, we have question from Mr. Rian Mahardika.
No, it's not the questions, Mr. Ami, but in the chat box,
Okay.
this is questions like you can check it from Mr. Abe Susanto. Like I think it's question for Mr. Egan. So it said like in marketing digital, what kind things are very important for entrepreneurship? I think it's specific for Mr. Egan. These questions.
All right. So this question is from Mr. Egan about marketing. Sorry, marketing digital, is it?
Yes, marketing digital. So what kind things are very important for entrepreneurship? It's a question from Mr. Abe Susanto.
From Mr. Adi Susanto. Abe Susanto. All right. Thank you very much for delivering the question, Mr. Yan. So we've got already 3 questions here. All right, let me ask the presenter first. Are they ready to answer the question or not? Okay.
Okay, excuse me, maybe I can answer first. Mr. Ahmi.
Okay, feel free, Mr. Egan.
Okay, thank you for question, Mr. Ebi Susanto. Okay, maybe I will, little answer about marketing digital. So I think nowadays digital marketing is very important for us, especially for people who run a business. Actually, people who run a business can choose one of channel for promoting, like social media, like Instagram or Facebook, and then they can use website, and then Google My Business, and many kind of channel for promoting. And each channel has characteristics. For example, for if your product is daily need, like fashion or food, raw materials, frozen food, etc. I think it's suitable to use website to promote the business. I think that is my answer.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Egan, for the answers. So I hope the answer meet the expectation from the question. Now, okay, thank you, Mr. Abe Susanto. You can answer the first and second question, and for Miss Gina, the time is yours.
Okay, how to make rawon? First, wash and boil the meat until tender. Remove and dice. And second, heat oil and salt ground spice, lime leaf, lemongrass, and galangal until fragrant. And next, insert meat, scallions, and leeks, saute until the spice to infuse. And next, for the boiling water the meat, bring to a boil, add tamarind water and stir well with. And next, rawon pour in serving bowl, sprinkle with fruit salad, serve warm. Thank you.
Okay. So this is the reason why the color of rawon is black. It comes from kluwek. It calls kluwek in here. That's why the color of the rawon is black. So this is the ingredients of the rawon, and special for the red color, it comes from the chili. So some rawon use quite a lot of chili. That's why in Surabaya, one of the most popular rawon is called devil rawon, because it's very spicy, since the chili is very much. Okay, Mr. Winner.
Yeah, thank you. So the black color is come from the nuts that is on there.
Yeah, the in the picture
Yeah, all right.
previously.
Thank you.
That's the black color. Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Winner. And for the second answer.
Thank you, Mr. Hussein.
So, and for the second answer, for Mr. Sorry, it is about the process of the rawon. I think Mrs. Gina has explained it before. I can't really remember the explanation, but seems like the ingredients is quite in a variety of herbs, and you can see from the color that comes after the herbs have been mixed together. It comes in black and it comes in red as well. Okay. So, Mr. Ananda, that's the, I guess that's the answer for your question about the process of making of Rawon.
Okay, thank you. But my question is history, about history.
Oh, specifically for the history of the Rawon. Okay.
About history about the name. Why the name is Rawon, or maybe why is Rawon is created? Like Gudeg it created because from Nangka for her husband from Belanda. If sorry if I wrong. Like that. That's my question about history. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right, no problem. That's a pretty tough question, I would say. But please wait for a moment, okay, while I ask the presenter to prepare for the answer of that question. Okay. So while we wait for the answer, can anybody and does anybody want to give any other questions about the three presentations before? Okay, Miss Theodore and Mrs. Maran. First, we're gonna listen question from Theodora. Okay.
Okay. Thank you for the opportunity. So actually, I was getting curious because I saw Gina's presentation that she is the one of tourism ambassador of Surabaya. Is called Jatning, right? So because she's one of tourism ambassador, so could you please give me three recommendation of historic places in Surabaya that she has ever gone there? Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much for Miss Theodora. So the question is, do you have any recommendation about three historical places in Surabaya? All right. All right. Next, we have questions from Mrs. Maharani, if I'm not mistaken.
I want to ask about the presentation. So how about like for younger entrepreneur or younger marketer want to be like overcome the threat of being replaced by the AI technologies because the development of technologies. That's my question.
Excuse me, could you repeat it again once more?
Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, I can hear you clearly.
Okay. How we are as a young entrepreneur or young marketer to overcome the threat of being replaced by AI technologies.
All right. So this is about the threat of AI technology. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you
Very
very
interesting
much.
question from Maharani. Thank you very much. So I guess this question belongs to Mr. Egan. So we're gonna wait for him to prepare the answer for your question, Ms. Maharani.
你看，你看法会的，你看这个。
All right, we've got already two questions here.
对啊，
Any other questions, maybe? Okay, please wait. Let me confirm about your answers first, all right? Okay, so going back to Mr. Ananda's question about history of Rawon, and Mrs. Gina is ready to answer that question. Mrs. Gina, time is yours.
Rawon is one of the oldest historically in the TV dishes of ancient Java. It was mentioned as Rawon in ancient Javanese Taji inspiration from the era of the Mataram Kingdom. There are several variants of Rawon, with the most popular being Rawon from Surabaya. Thank you.
All right. So originally Rawon comes from Mataram Kingdom. That's a surprising one. Maybe it's been popularized in Surabaya since that time. Okay, Mr. Ananda. Yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hussein and Miss Gina, for the
Alright.
answer.
Thank you, Mr. Ananda. Now, okay, now we're gonna move on to the next question from Theodore about the three recommendation of historical places in Surabaya. Okay, now Miss Gina, feel free to answer the question.
Tourist places Arvin is a hero monument, Balai Pemuda, and Gradi. Historical of Gradi is History of Gradi. Gradi building is Convention Hall, and the official resident is Java Governor. He is a served remain as of the Dutch Commissioner Stefan Hogentrop. Ideally, the front of Grady faced the river. During tea hours in the afternoon, the occupant could see small vessels with passengers up and down the river.
So this is one of the historical places in Surabaya. It's Grahadi building.
This is Grahadi building.
Hmm. So Grahadi building is a very historical place used by the company, the Netherlands army when they invaded Indonesia. And this is the other historical places. But it's called Tugu Pahlawan. It's a hero monument. Okay, this is the last historical places. It's called Balai Pemuda. These three are the recommendation from Mrs. Gina to visit when you visit Surabaya. Okay, I guess these answer the questions from Ms. Theodore.
Okay, thank you for the answer and explanation.
Okay, thank you, Theodore. Next, we have another question from Mrs. Maharani about the young entrepreneur who wants to overcome the threat, the bad or the negative impact of AI development technology. Okay, the question will be answered by Mr. Egan. Egan, time is yours.
Okay, thank you very much. It was a good question, yeah, from Ms. Maharani. I think we are as a young marketer or young entrepreneur, yeah, can use, yeah, actually we can use many kind of marketing tools or channel distribution. And I think one of them, we can use artificial intelligence, yeah, be a part of marketing tools, yeah. But I'm so sorry, I also have a partner that can support my answer. He is Mr. Vian. Yeah, maybe Mr. Vian, you can open your mic, please.
Okay, okay, thank you everyone. Thank you for the question, Ms. Marini. I will to try to answer this your questions about the threat of the overcome of AI. Actually, this is not a threat. This you can stay alone behind or stay together behind with uh, AI, artificial intelligence, because we know that emerging technology like IoT, AI, or blockchain, or robotics is kind of technology that we can to avoid. So I think with AI, a young entrepreneur or a young marketer can be support from this technology, because with AI you can analyze or you can uh, propose your strategy or your business strategy. They can be better than before, because we know the AI is just a machine, it's just a technology, and you are humans, you can operate it as good as your expertise, and will be wise to use it. Thank you.
Okay, that's the answer from Mr. Alfian about the threat of AI technology development. So basically, uh, we should not be afraid of the development of this technology and try to instead utilize this technology to maybe improve our business, try to use this technology to analyze the market maybe about using this AI technology. So try to be the user of this technology, because we are human. We are supposed to be better than the any other technology. I guess that's some of the answer from Mr. Alfian about the AI. Okay, Mrs. Maharani,
Thank
does it
you
meet
for
your
the answer.
expectation?
It's really helped lots.
Yeah, thank you very much. All right, now, is there any question here? All right, I guess no more questions from the, oh, one more question from Fiana Dwi. Okay, Miss Fiana, do you have any questions for us?
Yeah, actually, thank you for the opportunities. Talking about AI before, I've been curious about this era, which was there's a metaverse come out lately, something like that. And I was wondering, how about us if we want to try our new business or startup to come with the metaverse thing, because it's advanced technology, and how to survive in this era, something like that. Thank you.
Okay. So Mrs. Fiana basically asking about the potential of using metaverse to do our business. Am I correct?
Yes, sir, something like that.
All right. And then the following question is about how to survive in this digital era. So is it the digital era, or is it the pandemic situation?
Digital era. If we have a
Digital
small
era.
business and we want to reach that advanced technology, maybe you have a few more tips for that.
Okay, few more tips. All right. Guess this question belongs to Mr. Egan again. And while waiting for the answers, Do we have any other questions? Okay, while waiting for any other question, we will wait for the answer as well from Mr. Eka. Miss Fiana, please wait for a moment, okay?
I want to try to answer the Miss Fania questions. It's about Diana. Sorry, it's Fiana. Sorry. Okay. If you want to talk about metaverse or maybe the beyond world outside our real world, because metaverse is like a technology, like you can open it. It's not unreal world, but this is quite interesting for us. And I know the band metaverse. If you know that a Nike, we preserve their products in the metaverse. And today, we know metaverse can combine with NFT, or the non-fungible token, for elaborate and make a new world beyond our real world. This is quite interesting because today we live in technology, and maybe the Facebook can change their name to Meta, and they have some technology want to people involved in it. So today, how the young entrepreneur can be adopt this phenomenon. We can survive in you can use the technology to adopt in your products and make a digital asset on it, so you can sell your product in metaverse, or maybe you can trade in NFT. And today, like OpenSea and others fact that today happens, like people just sell his photo, selfie photo, yes, and can be trade, can be trade for, I think, amount like 31 billion, billion, not billion, sorry, a million rupiah, something like that. So as a young entrepreneur, as a young marketer, you should be adopt it, and how you make a new opportunity to drive this metaverse world. Thank you.
Okay, maybe I will add some answer ya. Insya Allah, God willing ya, manajemen UPN ya will hold a good event, a good seminar on August. Ya. So I think it's about digital business digital topic. Yeah, one of topic is about metaverse. So yeah, maybe you can wait the information from us.
I see. Understood, sir. Thank you so much for the answer, and I will wait that even because I'm really curious about this era, this advanced technology. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Fiana. So basically, if I try to make a summary from the explanation, the metaverse has a very huge potential in the future. Maybe you can of course try to use the technology, the metaverse, to do some business. Maybe you want to sell something, because Nike, one of the biggest shoe company in the world, has already used the metaverse to sell their shoes in there. And also we can utilize NFT in the metaverse as well. So these are very good opportunity to do our business in the metaverse. Okay, that's the question from Mrs. Fiana. Miss Fiana, sorry. Any other questions here? Okay. So, oh yeah, one more thing. As mentioned by Ms. Regan before, in August, we, UPN Veteran Jawa Timur, will hold a seminar with the topic about the technology. So one of the topic will be talking about the metaverse, the crypto, the NFT, and probably about the AI as well. So Mrs. Maharani may be interested to join the seminar as well in August. Okay, we have a question here from Alan the Rosary.
Yeah, hello.
Okay, hello.
Hello. I want to ask, when we talk about the metaverse, do you think Indonesia is ready to go talk to the metaverse? Because most of our society is still very less understanding with this metaverse. Just that. Thank you.
So okay, thank you, Mr. Allen. So the question is Indonesia ready with metaverse, right? Because yeah, we can all see that metaverse requires quite a bit of hardware to use, like the Google or maybe the high-speed internet. So this question belongs to Mr. Regan and Mr. Alfian again. So anybody wants to answer? Mr. Regan?
Okay, I want to try to answer from Mr. Allen. So about Indonesia, we talk about Indonesia. Indonesia maybe is not ready today for know about the functions of the metaverse itself and how to operate well the metaverse, because if we want to build a good metaverse environment, so we need high speed, like Mr. Hussein said before. We know high speed internet, and we have good where is it like good development properly. Like we know to we don't have the like missions or environment that we can build good metaverse, but this is an opportunity for us. Maybe 5 or 7 years ago, we can to adopt the metaverse in Indonesia. We can to promote Indonesia in metaverse. Like today, we know like Facebook, we have horizons. We have a technology with the Oculus, what is it? Google, like Google VR. Yes, this is like an opportunity for us. So we can choose this technology to promote the Indonesians. The traditional Indonesia culture. So this is opportunity, but if you talk about ready or not ready, I think today Indonesia is quite not ready for this technology. Thank you.
Okay. I think it is a hot topic nowadays, as you know, and I think many people in Indonesia haven't ready yet, So it is homework for us, as an academic, as a practitioner, to learn more about it, and I think it will be we can be a part of it. Yeah, I think it's it.
Okay, I guess we have one more answer from Mr. Ria, who would like to add another comments about this topic. Mr. Rian?
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Ami. So it's quite interesting, like you guys already know about the metaverse, you guys already know about the AI and something like that make me like, wow, damn. So this generations right now is talking about this, man. So I want to give you guys like Miss Maharani ask a questions about the AI and the metaverse. So there's another perspective for me. So this AI, this metaverse, yeah. Unfortunately, we are not ready yet. So after this, not ready yet for us. And what we should doing is like doing this just some research. So for example, right now I'm lecturing in the UPN and now currently studying my PhD at South Korea. So in South Korea, they also lead in the metaverse. They focusing on the research first, the research and the AI. Okay, the AI. So almost startup in South Korea. Almost. You can see the K Grand Startup Challenge is like a big startup challenge. You guys already see startup. What is it? Drama, Korean drama startup, right? Indonesia, I think it's like getting hype. And the AI almost startup in South Korea is based on AI. In the top 10 from the K Grand Challenge for 2016 until now, almost 10 top 10 of the startups are winners coming from the AI. So I think we should doing the research first. We should encourage our research first because the AI, the metaverse is something beyond us right now. And this is not impossible to reach it because, you know, in South Korea, all Indonesia scientists like doing the AI project. So honestly, Indonesia's resources, Indonesia's resources is like dominate or can do the work the AI or the metaverse. So what I mentioned is like just encourage us to explore the startup, the new trend business, something more digital, something more AI scientific. So we should study more about a business from abroad, like Gojek right now. Another big startup unicorn from Indonesia right now. Basically copied, basically adapt, not copied, sorry, adapt from others company that already exist before from US, from other countries. So this I think my question, my talk. Thank you, Mr. Army.
Thank you very much, Mr. Yan. So those are the answers about this very hot topic, AI and metaverse. So if I can sum up the answers, so it's actually basically Indonesia is not ready for now, and we need to study more about the AI of this metaverse, and this can lead in a very huge potential of business in the future. If you can really understand about how does this thing work and how to utilize this to maybe optimize our business and something like that. Okay, Mr. Allen, hope this meets your expectation.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So I guess we are running out of time for the first session, and unfortunately we're going to move to the second session now, and we cannot accept any more questions. However, those questions are very amazing, inspiring, and motivating. I hope all of our answers meet your expectation, and maybe in the future we can discuss more about all of these questions, whether it is about the metaverse or it is about Rawon. Yeah, feel free to visit Surabaya and you can enjoy Rawon together in here. So coming up, we have second session. This is one of the most, I would say, entertaining session because we're gonna sing some songs in this session. So for the next session, I'm gonna hand over the moderator to Mrs. Dewi, and Mrs. Dewi will guide you to the second session. Thank you very much, and Mrs. Dewi, the time is yours.
Okay. Yang kecil. Right, thank you for still being with us. UPN Veteran East Java in this winter camp 2022. So my name is Dewi Krishna, lecturer of UPN Veteran East Java, Department of Management. So as you know that during the first session, we know about East Java, mainly about Surabaya. Okay, we have already understood about the tourism ambassador, Cak Ening Surabaya. So Hina is one of our students who has joined this tourism ambassador. So actually this Cak Ening Surabaya is not only for youngsters. Yeah. So we call everyone who live in Surabaya with Cak Ening. So you can call me Ning Dewi actually. Or Cak Mo. Nah, where is Cak Mo? Hello? Hello? Cak Mo? Cak Mo, Cak Mo? Okay, and we also have Cak Egan and Cak Alfian di sini ya. Okay, so tourism ambassador Cak Ening Surabaya. It's very interesting, and we have already learned about the culinary, the black soup. Black soup is empire food ya, kalau nggak salah ya. Itu adalah makanan kerajaan itu. Okay, mewah. Right, and then we have already learned also about the hanging out places of Surabaya citizens. Okay, now we are going next. Okay, so just try to a little bit refreshed. Do you happen to remember the statement of our rector? So I would like to know that either all of you still remember about Salam Bela Negara? Do you, is any one of you can show me how the Salam Bela Negara? Yes? Salam Bela Negara? Okay, who can perform it? Nah, this one. So we cross our right hand in front of our chest. Okay. Can you perform it?
Salam Bela
Oh,
Negara.
thank you. Not only from UPN Veteran. Okay, we have Mr. Ananda. Thank you. Right, so this is our Salam Bela Negara. Yeah, so we are now is going to our next material. We are about to talk about culture, but now we are studying about the language. Okay, so Mr. Nurkolis, can you share? Right, so UPN Veteran East Java is located in Java Island. As you know here, you can take a look at the map. This is the map of Indonesia. So where is Java Island? It is in orange color, right? That is the Java Island. Okay, so where is East Java? East Java is right on the right part of Java Island. And East Java is has the capital city called as Surabaya with the red spot. So that is Surabaya. But mainly people who live in Surabaya also speak in local language, which is called Javanese, ya, bahasa Jawa. Okay. So when we talk daily, sometimes we use bahasa Javanese ini, this language. Okay. So that is why now we are about to know a little bit about the language. Now we are about to study how we can pronounce it by singing. But later, you're about to sing together. We are going to sing 2 songs actually. So just before that, we are about to do this language game. Okay. So can I see all of the participants? Mr. Nurkaulis, can I see all of the participants here? And I would like to ask for Mr. Rian. Can you help me with this culture game?
Okay. So thank you very much, Ms. Devi. So my name, I introduced myself again. So my name is Rian. So I am also a lecturer at the UPN veteran UPN PGT in East Java right now. So after a long session, the first session, we are already talking about a serious one. Like we are talking about the culinary, we are talking about the entrepreneur and some questions regarding on the AI and also metaverse. Now we are having fun. You guys are having fun, right? So before we are going presented you the local song. This local song is not normal local song. It's like a special local song because it's created one of the influencer from East Java. So you know, and in East Java, they do indeed have like a great potential, and one of them is coming from this boy. So maybe also we wait the presentation. Wait a moment.
Okay, but just before we
usually in Java, we also Indonesia. Maybe is there any still from the Chinese student? Is still there? As a Chinese student? Yeah. Okay. And also from coming from outside East Java. Still there, right? I think I'm from Yogyakarta. Mentioned before, right?
Yes.
From Yogyakarta, yeah. So we're gonna make a language game. So we are gonna guess maybe some East Java language, yeah, local language, really. Even though Java have their own local language, but each section they do have their own local language for the Central Java. For me myself, I'm coming from Central Java. It's also different from the East Java. So even though we're speak with the same local language, but sometimes it might be different. This is right, Mrs. Devi.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna
So warming up, Mr. Rian.
Yes.
Yes. We are going to do this language game.
Okay.
Okay, so I will tell you how to do it. So everyone can be part of the game, not just us. So this is a very simple language game actually. I will ask someone to repeat this sentence. Okay. Probably I will need Mr. Collis to write it down. Mr. Collis, can you write it down, the sentence? Yes. In a PPT, PowerPoint. Share screen. Yes, okay. Okay, Ras. This is the sentence. Laler loro mencok lore rel. So what is it? Laler loro mencok lore rel. Do you know what is laler? Fly. Lalat ya? Is that correct, Mr. Rian? Okay, lalat is lalat. Okay, okay. Lalar loro, so it means two flies. And then menslo. Menslo is
Menslo.
land on, ya.
Hanging
Menslo.
out, yeah. Menslo.
That is menslo, ya. Mendarat. Landing. Ya. Lore rel. Oke. Oke, lalar loro, menslo, lore rel. I'm going to ask our first moderator, Mr. Ahmi. Coba, can you pronounce it? Because he is from Sulawesi.
Okay.
Laler loro, menclo, lore rel.
All right, I'm going to try to read this since
Yeah.
I'm not from East Java. Laler loro
Menclo,
menclok
lore,
lore
rel.
rel.
Wow.
How does it sound?
Good
Lor koma atas
pronunciation.
E.
Good pronunciation.
Good pronunciation. Yeah.
All right. Yes, I have the ability to
Okay.
learn Java
You
now.
have to repeat after me, okay, Mr. Ami? This
All right.
is learning the Jawa. Yeah. Laler loro,
Laler loro
menclo,
menclok
lore rel.
lore rel.
Okay, do it by yourself now.
Okay. Laler loro menclok lore rel.
Okay, good.
Nice, 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 nice. Good one.
The next challenge is try to do it 3 times. Read it loud. Laler lulu menclo lore rel. Laler lulu menclo lore rel. Laler lulu menclo lore rel.
Okay.
3 times, yeah.
3 times.
3 times.
I
Don't get
think
sweat,
my
okay?
tongue is gonna be twisted now. Laler loro menclok lore rel. Laler loro menclok lore rel. Laler loro menclok lore rel. Okay. Wow.
Okay, this is what we call split of tongue, ya. Tidak jadi kesleo kalau ngomong kayak gini.
Yeah.
Laler loro menclo lore rel. Okay, so now we have the challenge. We are going to ask our participant to pronounce this sentence. Okay, Mr. Rian, can you help me?
Okay, so anybody want to try to dare to use this special local
Special challenge.
yes, anyone? Maybe okay, there's recent winner.
Hi, thank you. Yeah, I would like to try, even though I am a Japanese. I'm from Jakarta originally. This is challenge.
Yes, of course.
Still got me. Yeah, I'm still not expert to do this. So okay, let me try. So 3 times.
Okay, that's right.
Miss Devi.
Yeah.
3 times, right?
But
Okay.
sorry,
Oh my God, I'm
since you
so
are
nervous.
from Central Java, you have to do it 5 times.
Oh Jesus. Oh. Okay, bismillah.
Laler loro menclo
5
lore rel. 5 times.
With fast, with fast.
No coma.
With fast.
Okay, so 5 times.
5 times.
Okay, let me try. 1, 2,
Okay.
3. Laler loro menclo lore rel. 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 It's a 5.
Nice, 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 nice.
Mostly my friend asked me to do it like with some of speeds, you know, like this.
Yes, of course.
That's
This will be more fun if you can pronounce it with more speed. Yeah. without breathing.
Faster.
Yeah,
Thank
but that's
you.
good. This is good.
Thank
This is
you,
good.
Mr.
Yeah, thank you
Rian
very
and
much. Okay. Okay, thank you, Mr.
Thank
Wina.
you
So
for joining.
okay. So
Let's
it's
have
quite
one more participant, Mr.
one more
Rian.
participant, okay. So maybe from anyone who want to dare or want to challenge this special challenge. Come on, guys. Anyone? Just raise your hand. Just raise your hand. So don't be shy. Don't be shy. So even though I'm from Japanese, I cannot read this laler mensla or what is called it. I cannot pronounce it well also. So don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Wants to try?
Maybe okay.
Maybe we should pick one,
From
Mr. Rian. Yes.
okay, we'll pick one.
Not from UPN veteran.
All right. So, is there any from Flores University? Maybe.
Yes, Flores.
Flores. Flores University. Are you there? Flores University. Oh, I think
Miss Grace
he or
Sama.
she, Miss Grace Sama. Are you there? I think she's not ready.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello, Miss Grace.
Hello, I'm here.
Okay, Miss
Thank
Grace.
you.
Thank you very much for joining us. So could you
Yeah, good morning, everybody. Sorry.
good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Could you join us and try to take this special challenge?
Okay,
Try.
so Miss Grace, the challenge is just repeating the sentence 3 times. Since you are not from Java. Only 3 times.
Only 3 times. Oh, you want more?
Maybe we can rehearse ya. Kita bisa latihan dulu. We can rehearse. You can repeat the sentence after me, Miss Grace.
Okay.
Laler loro.
Laler loro.
Menclok.
Menclok.
Lore rel.
Lore
rel.
Lore rel.
Yes. Now try to pronounce it in one sentence.
Larer loro menclok lore rel.
Okay, good. Well done for the first challenge. Now this is the second challenge. You have to pronounce the sentence 3 times.
3 times. In
Yes,
the same speed?
Okay.
Still my turn?
Yes,
Oh, yes.
your turn, of course.
Your turn.
Okay.
Start it now.
3 times at the same time?
Yes,
Yes.
3 times in a
Without
row.
comma. Without
No
comma.
stop.
Without
Without
any
comma.
pause?
No stop. Yes.
Okay, I'll try. Laler loro
Okay.
menclok lore rel. Laler loro menclok lore rel. Larer loro menclok lore rel.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Grace.
Thank you for
us.
joining. Good job, Miss Grace.
Thank you very
So
much.
this is actually a warm up since we are about to sing a song in Javanese. Okay, so
this is
just before we proceed
Java
to our
language?
next. Yes, ma'am.
What I say, larer loro, it is Java language?
Javanese language.
Japanese language. Yes.
Laler loro, it means dua lalat.
Two flies.
Two flies.
Two flies.
Menclok means land on, mendarat, menclok. Lore rel. Rel itu rel kereta api. The railway station, railway for train. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Lor mean north, utara.
North is.
Yeah. Okay, so after we are doing this warming up, so it is now we are about to go on to our next session is about to sing a song. But before that, we are going to have a presentation about who is the person behind this song. Okay, so this song is created by a YouTube trainer. So we bring up an entrepreneur who live in East Java, who has already been part in industry, a creative industry. Okay, so who is the person? The person profile will be presented by Mr. Rian. Okay, Mr. Rian, the
Okay.
time is yours.
Thank you very much, Ms. Devi. So the person is not me. It's not me. Unfortunately, it's not me. So there is another boy. Yeah, there he is. So his name is Bayuskak. So he's like a really famous YouTube star. Maybe people who live around East Java, I think, know him and know him as also know him the product, something like that. So Bayuskak is famous YouTube star who born on November 1393. So this is with same age with me, yeah, right? But he's more handsome. I think he's more handsome than me, yeah. So he's a YouTube vlogger and animator, and usually posts like posting his comedy videos to his YouTube channels. And right now, he has like a 2.9 million subscribers. Yeah, 2.1 million subscribers. So it's a huge number, it's a potential number. So he dedicates his work as an actor and also director. Recently, he is doing a direct film called Yellow Span in 2018, also in 2021 called Loro Ati and Yellow Span Finale. So because of his dedicated work, he got a award like in the 2013 as a best vlog male, and also for his YouTube channels is he got like a silver play and gold play button. So he's kind of like famous, like popular in East Java. And I want to tell you again, like why he's so famous, right? So Bayuskak masterpiece is coming. His spotlight, his turning point of the changes career life is coming from the US band movies. Yeah, so the movie is called US band, and this movie is like really a great movie, and is a change maker in the film industry. Why is that? So I want to tell you later after this slide. So beside US band, he also the Laura Ati, and Bayuskak also known as consistently using Javanese, especially East Javanese language in almost his work. So his YouTube videos, his films, and mostly using the Javanese. Yeah. So the US band movies in the next slide. In the next slide of okay, this is the US band actors and actor. So US band is a very famous movies directed by him, and is a change maker. Why is it a change maker? So this comedy drama generally uses Japanese with 80% of the whole story. At that time in 2018, there's not much movie or film that are using their local language. Okay, so this path is very unique, and also is gaining pro and cons. Why is it pro and cons? But because 80% are using Japanese, so not all people maybe from out with the same island in the Indonesia. So outside Japanese, like maybe Miss Chris are hardly difficult to understand maybe this movie because it's 80% delivered in the Japanese language. So, but with the gaining the pro and cons, this film is a change maker. Yeah. So this film has a good plot, and also this film also have a good original soundtrack. Yeah. So the original soundtrack of UPN is really famous and popular, especially maybe also for Surabaya and East Java. So today we are gonna sing the song, one of the original soundtrack of UPN, called Kaiso Turu, right? Kaiso Turu. In the next slide. Okay, UPN Kaiso Turu. So this song talking about a boy, who have crushed to a girl who he saw, but the boy is still having doubt whether to go on his dream girl. I think all you are guys having the same problem, right? Maybe you saw your dream girl in the canteen and in the library, but you still have doubt, right? This song is talking about that kind of conditions. Yeah, so we're gonna play you the song, and this is like the genre is like maybe alternative and rock, but it's very easy to listen. Yeah, it's easy listening. So okay, we will try to play the song right now.
Lo ayo, cari ini kating nggak ben, takalan macam lu, takalan. Bicara lo punya urusan pak, sudah semua.
Aku mikir no awakmu, eling koncomu, arep story IG-mu karo Twittermu, tapi muter golek wifi, gak nemu nemu, silaku ngelu, awakku guru, eling awakmu, gak iso turu, aku kangen awakmu, apa koncomu, mikir suwe 2 jam, wes setengah telu. Bengi aku gak iso turu, mikir no awakmu, bengi aku gak iso turu. Kelingan awakmu, saben bengi aku gak iso turu.
So, what do you think of this song? After you hear first the song, what do you think? Any thoughts maybe about this song? Quite interesting, right? This song, because when I first time heard this song, like, wow, this is good one. This is quite good quality on the song. So, but now, now with Miss Dewi, so we would like to explore more about this lyric of the song, because it's 100% in Japanese language. So you spend kaiso turu in English. In English, it means like kaiso turu means I couldn't sleep. Yeah, that's right, Miss Dewi. Yeah, kaiso turu couldn't sleep. And
couldn't sleep.
Yeah. So maybe we have the Chinese student here. Hello.
Yes, okay. So we can ask participant to join with us to sing along. Just before that, we are asking them to study the lyric first. Okay, so who can we invite for this time, Mr. Rian? We have already asked for Miss Grace. How about the other?
Yeah. Anyone? Especially maybe from the foreign students, right? So from the Chinese, maybe Chen Yong Chang or maybe Miss Chin Peijia.
Okay, we can choose one. We can pick, I think, Mr. Rian. From China?
Mrs. Kin, are you there?
Are you with us, Miss Chin?
I think she's right now currently is not with us right now, so maybe we try to.
How about the other? That Mengdan is Mr. Mengdan.
Miss Mengdan Huxi, are you still with us?
Yes. Hello, Mr. Mengdan.
Okay.
Okay, another participant.
Another participant. Maybe from UWKS, maybe Alan De Rosario. Alan De Rosario, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you ever heard before the song, Alan?
Yes, I ever heard this song. Yo Isbin Kaiso Turu.
Ah, so you can sing together with that. Okay.
You can ask him to sing. So have you watched the movie? All the four season?
No, I already watched the season 1 and just 2 and the series 2.
Oh, season 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so the song is coming from the first season of your Wisben movie.
Yeah, it's right.
Okay.
Okay, so we can try this one. Where's
So
the lyrics? Mr. Collis?
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Allen is from sorry, Central Java, right?
No, I'm from Bali.
Oh, from Bali.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm also from Bali, Mr. Allen.
So we wait for the lyrics.
So my mother is a Balinese. My mom is a Javanese. I'm half Balinese and Javanese.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting. So Indonesia is not just only Bali, so we are studying about Java now. Okay.
Yes.
So Mr. Rian, so we can help Mr. Allen to pronounce the lyric first.
Okay, so this is the lyrics for the UPN KSO2. Can you follow me after I read some sentence? Can you follow me after that? Okay.
Yes.
So because you already saw the movie, I think you much better than me. I think. Yeah. But we're gonna try it. Okay. So first one, aku delok awakmu.
Aku delok awakmu.
Oh, nice. Okay, nice. So aku delok awakmu liwat ning ngarepku.
Liwat ning ngarepku.
Oke, pengen eruh jenengmu.
Pengen eruh jenengmu.
Oke.
Pengen tahu namamu.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to know your
Want to know
name.
your name.
Tapi aku ragu.
Tapi aku ragu.
Oke.
But I doubt.
Atiku gak nentu.
Atiku gak nentu.
Aku takon koncoku.
Aku takon koncoku.
Oke. Opo kenal awakmu.
Opo kenal awakmu.
Okay, nice. You have good pronunciation. So,
Pronounce very well.
okay, we're gonna
Thank
next
you.
one. So the next one, jarine koncoku.
Jarene koncoku.
Okay, awakmu iku.
Awakmu iku.
Arek paling ayu.
Arek paling ayu.
Okay, nice one. Next one, mikiro sing jeru.
Mikiro sing jeru.
Posoo seminggu.
Posoo seminggu.
Posoo seminggu. Oke, pantes gak gawe awakku.
Pantes gak gawe awakku.
Okay. This is the refrain. This is the part of the refrain. So, saben bengi aku.
Saben bengi aku.
Gak iso turu.
Gak iso turu.
Iso turu.
Gak iso turu.
Mikirno awakmu.
Mikirno awakmu.
Okay. So I think Mr. Allen already is like he's really I think he's really Japanese right now. It's a good pronunciation.
Good pronunciation, Mr. Allen.
Yeah, thank you. I've been heard this song before.
Okay.
That's why I know the
for
how to
you.
pronounce this. Yeah.
So
that's why.
Now my turn. I'm going to help you with the refrain because we are going to repeat this refrain. So let's sing along with me, Mr. Allen. Don't run away.
Okay.
Don't run away. Don't turn
Yeah.
off your cam.
Okay.
So you can repeat after me. Saben bengi aku gak iso turu, gak iso turu, mikirno awakmu.
Okay.
Can you try? That's the
I hope
challenge.
so.
Let's give applause. Kita kasih support dulu ya. Give
Okay,
applause.
Mr. Allen.
Let's support him.
Saben bengi aku gak iso turu, mikirno awakmu.
Wow. You Joshua or Bayus kan?
No.
You can literally sing, yeah. You have
Wah,
nice
bisa langsung diajak
voice.
karaokean ini ya.
Iya.
Let's sing together, Mr. Rian. So how if we play the video karaoke?
Okay. So we're gonna play the karaoke version. Wait a moment.
So we are going to ask Mr. Allen here to sing. Don't worry, Mr. Allen. This video still have the vocal of the singer.
We're gonna sing together. We're gonna sing together.
Yes,
Don't
we will
worry.
sing together.
We're gonna sing together.
Don't turn off your cam.
Okay.
Okay, just wait a moment.
Lo ayo, cari ini katanya nggak ben. Takalan macam luan, takalan. Kita lo punya urusan pak.
Okay, just wait for our operator preparing the video.
Okay.
Okay, get ready.
Ready, so we're gonna sing together. And other audience,
liwat dengan aku, bikin rencanamu, tapi aku ragu, hatiku kadangku, aku takon koncoku, apa kenal awakmu. Jare koncoku, awakmu iku, arek paling layu, tapi ojo kesusu, ose jeru, oso seminggu. Pantas gak gawe awakmu. Sampai aku gak iso turu, gak iso turu, mikirno awakmu. Gak iso turu, gak iso turu, kelingan awakmu. Sudah awakmu karo koncomu, dewe wati kadangku, aku koncoku, mereh awakmu, apa koncoku. Namun aku gak iso turu, gak iso turu, mikirno awakmu. Aku gak iso turu, dengan koncomu.
So this rap in Javanese.
aku kaiso turu,
awakmu elek koncomu, alam sebagimu kan twittermu, tapi muter kowe wifi, gak nemu-nemu, aku ngeluh, awakmu guru, elek awakmu kaiso turu, awakmu mikir sepuluh jam, gue setengah telu. Aku kaiso turu, kaiso turu, mikirno awakmu. Aku gak iso turu, gak iso turu, kelingan koncomu. Namun bengi aku gak iso turu, gak iso turu, mikirno awakmu. Aku gak iso turu, gak iso turu,
Gak iso turu, mikirno awakmu.
Gak iso turu, gak iso turu,
kelingan koncomu. Okay, nice one, Mr. Alex.
Thank you very much for joining with us.
Thank you very much, Mr.
So
Alan.
after this, I hope you guys search about this song. So this songs with the title Kaiso Turu. So save it to your playlist in your Spotify and your Apple Music or something like that. Yeah. And also saw their YouTube. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Okay. Is it correct, Mrs. Devi?
Yes, of course. There is one full album of Yowis band. So if you are not just listening to Kaiso Turu, you can listen to other Javanese song in that album.
Yes, correct. So, okay, thank you very much, Mr. Allen, for your participation, for the joining with us. And after this, Mrs. Devi, we have the second song, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
So after this alternative genre, this is the millennial generation song, yeah, alternative genre.
Yeah.
So we are stepping into our next song. Okay, Re Ayo Re. This one is a folk song from East Java. But for this content, I would like to invite other lecturers in our department. I would like to call Cak Alfian and Cak Ilham. Please give applause.
Okay, thank you, Ning Dewi. Okay, I want to continue. I want to try to what is it? I want to try to tell you about Re Ayo Re, about the synopsis of these songs. Actually, these songs is folklore songs from the East Java, which talking about the legendary landmark in Surabaya called Tunjungan. Tunjungan Street. In Indonesia, can it Jalan Tunjungan? Tunjungan is one of the most famous landmark in Surabaya, which a beautiful view in the night with a sense of awesome mystery there. So when you walk alone or together with your friend, you can see the right side or the left side is about a history or like a historical building there. So moreover, this song title Rek Ayo Rek has a meaning like come on guys. It's a kind of invitation or your friend invitations. And this song also show about that walking together with friends in warmness and cheerful because the end lyric there is to tell about the condition of the district itself. Okay, maybe we can sing along together. Before that, I want to tell you oh, yeah.
Maybe if you can see
This is Tunjungan Street. Yes,
every
hotel
corner
Surabaya.
in me, that's your presence the ground. Maybe I let you hope by saying how I feel, but I didn't mean it before. I want you to the bone. I want you to take me home. I'm falling. Love me, Lord, I'm rolling, losing control, body and soul. Not for sure, I'm already yours. Walk you down, I'm all in. You calling, I'll take control, your body and soul. Not for sure, I'm already yours. Maybe if you
Okay.
Okay.
Next
Okay.
explanation will be explained by Mr. Ilham.
Yes, thank you, Mas Alfian. As you may see before,
the video clip of Tunjungan Street. It is last video maybe 2020, but right now Tunjungan Street is more famous because there are many of store that sell food, drink, and many others. And there is a Mojopahit Hotel that has been known as Yamato in the historical data. So Yamato or Majapahit Hotel is a historical hotel from Netherlands communalism. Yes, there's a tier between the Indonesian flag, between the red and white. As you may know, the historical of Indonesia, when Surabaya has defend itself from the Netherlands. Yeah, there is a Majapahit Hotel in the Tunjungan Street. So maybe we continue to sing this song, to shorten our time. Let's sing along together.
Ayo rek, mlaku-mlaku nang Tunjungan. Ayo rek, rame-rame bebarengan. Cak, ayo cak, sapa gelem melu aku. Cak, ayo cak, golek kenalan cak ayu. Ngalor ngidul liwat ketemu masih yo ninggal-ninggal ati lega. Sopo ngerti nasib awak lagi muncul, kenal anake sing jodoh bocah cingo. Dipikir kon padha gaduwe satu. Jok dipikir angger padha gelem laku. Manut aku jok dicampur nganggo timun. Malam minggu gak ape digawa rambut. Sopo ngerti nasib awak lagi muncul, kenal anake sing jodoh bocah cingo. Jok dipikir kon padha gaduwe satu.
That was the song of Re Ayo Re. So maybe we can sing along together with the participant, Mr. Alfian and Miss Gina. Maybe we can pick one random participant that will sing along with us, or maybe two students. Who is it, Mr. Alfian?
Which one? Yeah. Okay.
So who is the lucky person?
Maybe the one from how about from China?
Who is the person?
Is it available?
Mr. Ilham?
Is it available? Miskin Pijia, is it available?
我给你看个热搜，这是山林营哦，董林营哦。
Sorry.
我看看能听能听。 Sure.
Maybe we can
Who
talk
is the
in
person?
English.
Mr. Ilham?
Who is it? Anne? Anne?
Is it Anne?
Anne, are you there?
Miss Anne?
Miss Anne, are you there?
Maybe we can choose other participant. Mr. Fian?
Do we have a volunteer here?
Anyone want to try?
You can choose other person.
Or Miss Jiang Yong Cheng from SXPI. Maybe Mas Nurhalis can unmute her.
Yes. So, who is the person, Mr. Ilham?
I don't think anyone don't want to sing along with me. So sad.
How about is there any suggestion?
Maybe from UJP, maybe Ananda or maybe Clarita.
Yes. Can I try?
Clarita.
Okay.
Hello, Miss Clarita.
I'm from.
Oh, where are you from, Miss Clarita?
Mojokerto.
How you doing?
Mojokerto. Pinter ini. Bisa, we can sing along. Okay, Miss Clarita?
Maybe.
Pas milihnya.
Can you teach me? Forget about that song.
Do you know the song Re Ayo Re?
I know, but little forget about that song. It's really long time. I'm not singing that song. Re ayo re, lakum lagi.
Yes,
It's okay, it's okay.
We already got the tune. Re ayo re.
Kuneng tunjungan. Re ayo re.
Okay. It's all rap. Okay, langsung ya. Let's the DJ play the song. DJ Kolis. Yes. The karaoke video.
Ayo rek,
Ayo rek, rame bebarengan. Ayo cak, melu ayo cak, kenalan cak ayo. Dipikir anggar podo Tuhan. Dicampur nganggo ya adik di kawang. Okay, thank you Miss
Yeah, thank
Clarita.
you.
Yay!
Alright, good job,
Such
Clarita.
a great voice, Clarita.
Yay, thank you.
You can take the golden ticket.
Golden button.
Yes, so as the final song is being sing together, so it's time for us to end our presentation, and hopefully that all of us who has joined in this Zoom online is having great time. And how about, is there any further question? No.
Hello?
Question? So since there is no further participant, so we would like to end our presentation for now. Okay, sorry, there is a question. From AB Susanto. Okay, the country, we are in Indonesia. Indonesia is the name of the country. But the Javanese language is mainly used by people who live in Java Island. Okay, Java Island. So, Mr. Collis, can you share our map? Okay, Indonesia consists of many islands, but there are 4 big islands, such as Sulawesi, Sumatra, Kalimantan, and Java. So just wait for the map. Okay, just wait for our operator sharing the map. Thank you, Clarita. 100%. I like all your presentation. Really fun. Thank you. Hope that we can see you again in the next season. So this is Indonesia. We have some big islands. So Java is mentioned by orange color. So people who live in this island speak local language, which is called Java, Javanese language. Okay, but Surabaya is located in this right side of the island, which is called East Java, and our capital city is Surabaya. And UPN Veteran East Java is located in the capital city. So that is the explanation, Mr. Susanto. Is there any question? Yes, okay. Since we already have a question from Mr. Susanto, and I think the time is almost to finish. Sorry, there is a chat from Mr. Winar. Can we use to call new person that we just meet? Okay, is just a call for a person that can be used for all citizens, but all to youngster. Okay, so ayo means let's go, guys. So that's it. And then the next question is from Mr. Allen. What makes Jalan Tunjungan is so famous? So why is it famous? Maybe I should ask Gina. Tunjungan Street is very happening in Surabaya since there are so many places in that Tunjungan Street which can be used by all citizens to hang out. And people love to take picture along the pedestrian. Maybe Mr. Police, can you show the Jalan Tunjungan? Okay. Tunjungan Street. In this Tunjungan Street, there is a famous hotel which is called Majapahit Hotel, mentioned by Mr. Ilham. It is a historic hotel. Yes, okay. So this is, well, this is the map. The place Tunjungan Street. Okay. So this is Tunjungan Street at night. Okay, Mr. Collis, can you choose one picture? Scroll down, please. Yes, okay. So as you can see, this is the picture of Tunjungan Street. So when it comes to the evening time, many people love to hang out in front of the street, and they are hanging out and taking pictures. Yes, so if you want to know more about Tunjungan Street, probably you need to come to Surabaya. Right. So that is our information. Mr. Allen, is there any further question? Okay, there is no further question. So, Mr. Rian, can we close our presentation?
Okay. So okay, thank you very much. This session 2, unfortunately we ended here. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for singing together. I hope you have a great time, and I'm gonna move to our moderator, Mr. Ahmi. Back again, thank you very much, and see you on the next season. See you on the next opportunity. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for the very, very fun presentation from Mr. Regan and Mrs. Dewi. And with that Ayore song, unfortunately, our session have come to an end. And before we end the session, we would like to say again, thank you very much for all of the participations, for all the attention about, with our presentation. Hope we can see each other again, whether it is virtually like this, or maybe if you have some time to visit Surabaya, make sure you pay a visit in UPN Veteran Jawa Timur, and we can have Rawon together. Okay, and stay tuned with the winter camp, and will be from Dongha University from South Korea. So stay tuned. And I'd like again, thank you very much, and see you again in the next season. Thank you.
See you. Thank you for the
Thank you. See you.
interesting.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Mr. Asmi Hussein and
Thank you, UPN
UPN University Java. We greatly appreciate the presentation by Veteran Pembangunan University Coach Java and team, and we remember in Ayore and and thank you to participant for attention. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the presentation from Veteran University. We have seen, thanks to the UPN team for a good job. The next, maybe we rest from 12 to 13. We are in comeback at 13 o'clock. Okay, all right. So that. Okay.
So we come back in 1 p.m.
1 p.m. Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. See you again. Yeah.
Thank you. See you.
Thank you. See you.
See you, UPN. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Enjoy your lunch and see you at 1 p.m. everybody. Thank you.